The granite stands against the sky, a silent witness that will not die. The carvings show a moment flow, a truth we bury by ancient law. They touch the surface, they feel the hum. The air it repeats, the future's numb. The lines ignite, the air is thin. The final secret from deep within. Step back and feel the way the ritual is sealed. The power of the monolith will never be repealed. The moss grows slow across the fate. We cannot alter the final day. The earth exhales a toxic fume. We live inside this silent tomb. A circle drawn in faded chalk, a single subject of chilling talk. The lines ignite, the air is thin. The final secret from deep within. Step back and feel the way the ritual is sealed. The power of the monolith will never be repealed. The stone is the memory, it won't let us rest. A dark consequence of a long ago test. We try to forget, but the signal is loud. Trapped in the shadow of this permanent shroud. Step back and feel the way the ritual is sealed. The power of the monolith will never be repealed. Shadows stretch across the stone, a single whisper of frozen tone. The air is thick, the ground won't give. In this hollow place I cease to live. The sky is mute, the stars won't cry. Beneath this weight I learned to die. Cold monolith, you never move, you never bend. You never prove, your silence screams, your surface bare. Cold monolith, you're always there. Your edges cut the empty sky, a jagged truth that won't comply. I reach to touch the frostbite's deep. This endless vigil, no place to weep. Time collapses, the echoes fray. Cold monolith, you hold my sway. Cold monolith, you never move, you never bend. You never prove, your silence screams, your surface bare. safekeeping. They haunt once that seed's been planted. It's hard for it not to grow into a garden. If I leave now, would I give her life too much credit? That's the beauty of it, we'll never know. Grab miss, great miss, and she returned. I heard her voice when she said, tears of the devil. Great miss, and she returned. I heard her voice when she said, tears of the devil. Tears of the devil. Grab miss, tears of the devil. Grab miss, tears of the devil. Grab miss. As I watched her fade into the door.
There was a man whose body slowly turned into the moon. He walked in silence for days. One day he lay on the shore of a black sea, and his soul went up into the moon. Moon rocks, moon rocks, moon rocks, moon rocks in the sky. The man, now a man in the moon. He could see his body slowly turn to moon rock, but his soul was free, and his soul was happy, and his soul was free, and his soul was happy, and his soul was free, and his soul was happy, and his soul was free, and his soul was happy. Moon rocks, moon rocks, moon rocks, moon rocks, moon
Dark and gray in the land of the blood, and you see the world fading to rust. Then a low voice whispers from the dust, saying the worm moon will come for us. So pray, all that you can do is pray. When the light fades away.
makes me sick. The hollow city choir sings for us, dying but not quit.
Our dream was an exodus. We were wandering in circles,
Lost and lonely out on the coast, underneath the pale moonlight with the ghosts. Where did you go? Lost and lonely out on the coast, underneath the pale moonlight with the ghosts. Where did you go? Where did you go? In this calm
said the devil's here and he's having a ball. I said the devil's here and he's having a ball. And if you get scared, look around you. I swear we're alright. The devil left a note, said he'd be back later. And when I try to ask, he says, please don't hate her. I just don't understand why he's gone, but he always said I was a stubborn one. So now I'm left here waiting for him to come back, because he left a note on my door that said he'd be back later. Said he'd be back later. The devil left a note, said he'd be back later. And I don't understand, because I never was a religious man. But I need to know what he meant when he wrote. The devil left a note. 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 The devil I broke into the clinic, got a copy of the files. After months of speaking in tongues, I heard my own voice for the first time. When the light starts fading and the cobwebs play tricks on my brain, they say that there's ghosts in the radio, but they're just my therapy voice notes. Ain't nobody gonna love you like I do. Ain't nobody gonna love you like I do. Like I do, like I do. Ain't nobody gonna love you like I do. Ain't nobody gonna love you like I do. Like I do, like I do. When the light starts fading and the cobwebs play tricks on my brain, they say that there's ghosts in the radio, but they're just my therapy voice notes. My therapy voice notes. My therapy voice notes. The therapy voice notes, they sound like a serial killer that really knows how to write. I'm coming for you at night. The therapist says I'm alright, and this is how I get by with a doctor that lies. This is how I get by. 'Cause baby, you're right, I am not okay, I am not alright. But baby, pretend. And this is how I get by with a doctor that lies. This is how I get by. 'Cause baby, you're right, I am not okay, I am not alright. But baby, it's fine, 'cause I am so insane. I'm in therapy twice. Said, baby, you're right, I am not okay, I am not alright. But baby, it's fine, 'cause I am so insane. I'm in therapy twice. Therapy twice. Therapy twice. I'm in therapy twice. Red and black is a fashion, so I take a bite, and my skin is satin with a strap on my thigh. That's a first-class flight to heaven. No one makes it out alive, but at least I'll die with a passion. I'm so cute when I'm violent. 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 Pretty in pain, put it on my tombstone. All you want is a bad bitch to call your own. You get a real good look when you get it too close. Don't you love me? Don't you love me? When I'm violent. When I'm violent. When I'm violent. When I'm violent. All the knives I took from you, sharpen a circle around my boots, kissing your head. I love you. I do. You're so cute. So cute. So cute. You say I'm so cute when I'm violent. 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 His eyes will be closed at my funeral. I don't wanna know who goes at my funeral. I don't wanna know who goes at my funeral. Would you still come? Would you come? Would you? To my funeral. To my funeral. My funeral. My funeral. Ever since I was a little kid, they've been trying to delete me. They've been trying to keep me off the grid.